Yo guys, welcome back to LeadFoot TV. Today I'm going to be reviewing an app called Roadstr. It's spelt Road, S-T-R. I'll stick a link to the app down in the description, and yeah, it's the one in the bottom right hand corner of my screen at the moment. So if I press on that, it opens it up, and basically this app is a social media network for car enthusiasts. I feel like after forums died out, I know people still use forums, but 8 years ago they were the main source of finding out anything for your cars. Now they're kind of just a little bit dead, and nobody ever replies to your questions. And they were kind of replaced by Facebook groups, which don't really work as well. I don't think, personally. They're good for some things, but personally I don't feel like they're as helpful and useful as forums used to be. And I feel like people have been trying to replace that for a really long time now, with the likes of like Drive Tribe and Car Throttle. But I just feel like they didn't quite get it right on both of them. I don't use Drive Tribe because I feel like it's too difficult to use. Not like difficult, but it's just it just feels a bit unorganized, and yeah. And then Car Throttle's a bit the same. There's too many sections, and no one really bothers looking at anyone's stuff. There's only certain sections that are active, and so yeah. Basically, I stumbled across this. I've known about it for a while now, but never really bothered looking into it because I just assumed it would be another Car Throttle, basically. But it is very, very different. So when you join the app, you start an account. So this is my account, LeadFoot_Ash, and I've just uploaded a picture of my Skyline and my Micros, my profile and cover photo. And then just like Car Throttle and stuff is you follow, and you can follow people and people follow you back. And so you've got like your interests, the car brands that you're interested in, just a little bit about yourself, and the YouTube. I've got a link to my YouTube channel at the bottom, and you can, at the top, you can go to your posts. So these are the posts that I've done. I've basically just posted my car in the garage and updated my profile pictures, and then I posted a video that I made earlier. I've started a group. So this group is for the car club that I run called JDM North. And basically this works a little bit like the Facebook group. So you can, you can select the brands that it associates with. They haven't added every single brand yet, so I've just added every Japanese brand that I can find. Then you got your group interests and Japanese, so like a little description, but basically saying we're a Japanese car club based in the north of England. And then posts, I think because this is a new page, it hasn't quite updated yet, but hopefully it should do soon. And then if I go back to here, so you can create events, you can favorite people so that you can just go to the favorite tab and see what they're doing first rather than it cluttering up with everybody. And then you've got your groups, which are the groups that you join, like the JDM North group and the garage, which is basically just you just upload your cars. So I've uploaded my Micro, I've not done my Skyline yet, and so there's that. And one of the coolest things about this is if you go to search, this will be really useful when it gets more active, I think, is the events. So you can go to calendar and you can just select the date and it'll come up with all the events on that date. You can search nearby, which is really cool. There's nothing nearby me at the moment because there's not a lot of people on here yet. And then popular, you can search by your interests. So like you can search for Japanese cars or whatever like that. And then you can get posts, and then you can filter all the same. You can search by hashtags and nearby, so it comes up with posts from people nearby. One of the cool things is you can go profiles. You can find people nearby you on your profile. So, and then vehicles as well. So if you stick nearby on vehicles, it'll bring everybody up that is near you. So there's my Micro at the top, and then underneath is Orange Civic, which is my friend's. I found him, didn't realize he was on here, so I followed him. And but yeah, I feel like if you've just moved to a new area, this would be really cool because it's a lot easier way of contacting people that are in the car scene, to get to know new people without it being a bit too creepy. Like I feel like if you do it over Facebook, it can come across a bit weird. So yeah, that I feel like that would be useful. The other thing is if you go back onto the home, so you've got like a bit like yeah, sorry, I've pressed the wrong one there. So yeah, bit like at the top you've got your vehicle. So what you can do there is you tap on it. You have to add your vehicle to this first, and then so I've got my Micra on there, and then it comes up with your location. My location's turned off at the moment, so no one can see where I am. But once you put road sharing mode on, and then press OK, it comes up with all the events and all the people nearby currently on. So there's no one nearby me at the moment because obviously I live in the middle of nowhere, and not a lot of people have started using this app yet. But these red ones are events, and then yeah, there's not a lot of people using this yet. But one thing brought up on a lot of the Facebook groups when I was looking up this app is don't leave your road sharing mode on when you're at home, because if you've got a cool car or whatever, people will be able to find your car if they're like car thieves or whatever. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Just use it when you're driving about. It's a good way to so you go onto nearby drivers and there'll be other people on here, and it'll say what car they're driving. Obviously there's no one yet because no one's using it yet, but I just think it has great potential compared to all the other apps that are on here, especially like being able to find new people nearby and find events. I think the events thing will come in like real useful. Yeah, so you can like go through and discover different groups, and I just thought it was an awesome app. I think it's got really good potential. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll leave a link to the app in the description. And if you do decide to join up, make sure you follow me, LeadFoot_Ash. And if you've got a Japanese car and you live around the north, join JDM North and start posting in there. Create some content in there and we'll get that going. But yeah, that's Roadstr, the app is called. So you can see at the top of the tab there, it's Roadstr, Roadstr. But yeah, I'm not promoting this app in any way. It's just literally an app I came across, and I just thought it has massive potential, and I thought I'd share it because I'd imagine a lot of people still don't know about it yet. But yeah, that's it for now. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.